Hello, guys. It's Amy with Lily Bean Designs. I'm sorry I am late getting on here. Technical difficulties trying to get my webcam to work because my webcam works way better than the camera on my computer. So I was trying to get that to work and it just kept cutting off on me. So I don't know. That's the way that it goes. So how is everybody doing tonight? What are y'all up to? Come let me know. We are going to be painting something really pretty tonight. I'm very excited about this. This is a Hello Spring sign, and it's an 18-inch round door hanger. And so I've got all my pieces cut out that I cut with my laser, and we've got some florals down here, and we're going to be painting this some really pretty bright spring colors. So y'all just come on in and tell me who's watching and where you're watching from and what's going on tonight. See if I can see your comments, and I'll give everybody a few minutes to come on in. All right, so this sign, you probably can't see it, but it has a line that is etched on that goes across right here. So we can paint the top of it one color and the bottom of it another color, and the line is already etched on. So that's part of the file, and that will score with your laser so that that's already, done for you. You don't have to tape it off or anything like that. It's already, and it lines up with the holes in the top. So this, guys, this is the bonus file for tonight for SVG Clubhouse. If you don't already know, SVG Clubhouse is my membership group that's open for enrollment right now. We are open this week. It opened up on Monday, and every day we've had bonus projects that you get for as possible. So on Monday, people who joined got all the bonuses, and then every day we have bonuses this week. And this bonus for tonight is only good. Well, it was good. It was good all week, but it's only good until tonight. So at midnight tonight, this bonus file goes away. So you can't purchase this file. It's one of the files in my membership group. So the way the membership group works, if you have not heard, is that we get 4 files a month. Hold on, I don't think I can see your comments. Let me get rid of this. And hey, Chandra. Hey, Bianca. How are y'all doing? Or Blanca. I don't have my glasses on. I think it's Blanca. Sorry if I said your name wrong. How are y'all doing tonight? So the way that the membership works is that when you join, it is only $10 a month if you join this time. The next time the doors open, the price will be higher. So this is just my founding member rate. Pro rate for everybody who joins the first time around. And the membership includes 4 files a month. So every month you get 4 files that are exclusive to the group. They're not available for purchase in my Etsy shop. You have to be a group member to get those files. And you also get 50% off all the files in my Etsy shop. So that's one of the perks of being a group member. And we also do a paint party every night. We don't do a paint party every night. We do a paint party once a month at night. And I show you how to make one of the projects. And then we just do all sorts of fun things. We have some guests come in to, do some projects for us. Sometimes I offer bonuses if I see that something's really popular. Sometimes I'll offer like a little bonus project, like something that goes along with the project we already have that's like a little bonus item. So that's the way the club works. The biggest perk of it is that you get half off all my files all the time. So Blanca says, I love the woodwork. I do too. I just love this woodwork. And this right here, this little mark here is just a natural imperfection in the wood. And I don't think that's going to show once we get some stain on here because we're going to stain the bottom of it. So we've got a lot of people who have joined this week, and the doors are not going to be open for long. But if you get in this time, then you get the founding member rate of $10. You lock in at that price, and that is the price you month until, if you were to leave the group, then of course, if you came back, you would not get that rate anymore. But this is the best time to join. This is the only time that it will ever be available for $10 a month. So this is our bonus project. The girls in the group, some of them have already made this, and I haven't gotten a chance to make it yet. So I'm excited about that. So I'm going to make it with y'all live tonight. The link to join SVG Clubhouse is in the description for this video. If you can't see the description right now while I'm live, you can always come back in and you'll see it after the video has completed, or you can click out of it and you will see the link. But it is, you can go to my website, designs.com, or you can go to svgclubhouse.com. Either link will take you to the sign up page. Okay, so get in tonight so you can get this file, guys. All right, so we're going to get started here. Let me keep all my little pieces together and move my little florals off of here so that they stay together and I know how they fit together. If y'all have any questions, just feel free to ask. Hey, Jenny, how are you doing tonight? Good to see you. All right. So, like I said, this has a score line right here that you probably can't even see on camera, but that is going to show me so I don't have to tape it off. That's going to show me where I do the two different colors that I'm going to use for this. So, if you guys have watched me before, you know about my cheater method. We're going to do the cheater method for doing a stained look without actually using stain, because stain is messy and smelly, and I just prefer to do it this way. I use stain sometimes, but it's easier when I'm live to show y'all than bringing stain inside my house because it's sticky and it takes too long to dry and all that good stuff. So I'm just going to do my little cheater method tonight, and you guys might fall in love with this method and want to do it too. So I do it quite frequently. And what it is I dilute a little bit of brown paint, and I just take a really wet brush. I've got a paper plate here. So I just put a little brown paint on there, and I'm taking a pretty wet paintbrush, and I'm going to just do a coat of that. The brown is Deco Art Espresso. That's my favorite one to use for this faux stain effect. I'm going to turn my sign sideways because I'm right-handed here. All right, so I'm just going to go along this line. And try to go right down that line. Just following along that score line. Trying to get that nice. There we go. All right. So I just want to put a coat of this brown paint on here. I probably could get a bigger brush and do this. This one's a little bit bigger. Let me get this brush. I don't know. I'm seeing a few comments, but I'm not seeing a whole lot. Hey, Chris, how are you doing? You guys, if you're coming in, say hey and tell me what you're up to tonight. And make sure I can see your comments on here. All right, so I'll get this on here pretty quick because I'm going to end up wiping some of it off, and I don't want it to get too dry. And I want my brush strokes to go along with the grain of the wood. And where are you using to get the split screen? Oh, it's called StreamYard. Yeah, StreamYard is very easy to use. You can set it up with two different cameras. Jillian, you're so sweet. How was the spaghetti last night? It was good. It was really good. My daughter and I were actually the only ones who ate it. My husband wasn't home for dinner, and my son, by the time he got done with his college work, he came down, and I had put the spaghetti away, and I thought he knew it was down here, but he said he didn't know, and he made himself a panini instead. So we were the only ones who ate it, but it was good. And then at a friend's house last night, we're just kind of get together and watch our shows, have some wine and some snacks, and watch some shows together. we usually watch This Is Us. So, and if we don't have a This Is Us episode to watch, then we've been watching A Discovery of Witches. Has anybody seen that? We did get to watch This Is Us last night because we had 2 episodes recorded that we hadn't gotten to see yet. So I was glad to get caught up on that. Oh, Tracy, hey, how are you doing? Hey, Laura. How are y'all tonight? Yeah, I'm glad you caught me live. So I have somebody to chat with, right? I didn't see very many people on here at first, and it's very boring if you don't have people to chat with while you're live. All right, so I've got a coat on here of the brown, the diluted brown paint, and I'm going to go baby wipe, and we're going to wipe some of this off. Yeah, Jillian, The Discovery of Witches. It's like one of those, I guess it's like the fantasy genre, because it's vampires and witches and all of that. So I'm a girl who loves Twilight. I was a big fan of the Twilight books, not the movies. I didn't really think the movies were any good, but I loved the books. And so anything after that that involved vampires, that kind of sucked me in. So I'm just wiping this off. And I want to see a little wood grain through here. So I'm just making it, I want to give it like a stained effect instead of looking more like paint. And we're going to have some flowers and lettering and stuff on top of this. So I'm trying not to blur that line over there. I want to mess up my straight line that I managed to get fairly straight without being like looking down on my project. It's easier when you're standing up over top of it. Yeah, Laura, the baby wipe. I use the baby wipe method all the time with my stain. Not stain, it's paint, to make it look like stain. So yeah, I am a huge fan of the Kirkland. These are Kirkland brand baby wipes. You can see it on the overhead camera better. The ones from Costco. Actually, I don't think I got them from Costco though. I think I got them on Amazon years ago. And I mean, it was a box of like, I don't know, 15 or 16, something like that, packs of them. And I've had them for a while. Yeah, the baby method is awesome. I love it. I just think it's just such an easy way to make it look like a stained effect, and it dries really fast. And I love this color. This is the Espresso by Deco Art. And then just all right, so we've got that one. And now I'm going to do a lavender color on the top. This is called Wild Orchid by Deco Art. And yeah, I love this method. This is my favorite. And I'm just going to paint right on here since we have a big area to paint. Get a layer of this purple paint down. Is based. Well, it's paint, it's not stain. So it's just acrylic paint is all it is, diluted with a little bit of water. All right, let me see if I can get this straight without my glasses, which I think my glasses are sitting around here somewhere. I might need to get a smaller brush for that. The baby wipes, I think all baby wipes are water-based, aren't they? I don't know. Ultra soft, I don't know. I don't think they have, maybe some baby wipes have baby oil in them or something. I think those are just water-based. They say they have Tencel in them, Tencel. Which do you remember when that was a popular thing in clothing, Tencel clothing? I don't know if I'm saying it right, but it was like when the clothing first came out that was really, really soft, like the really soft jeans in the 90s. Do y'all remember that? I myself. Um, so yeah, apparently Tencel is in these baby wipes, but it was like something in fabric, because I remember when the fabric came out and I thought that I wish that I had like everything in my wardrobe was made of this Tencel stuff, because I love like live in leggings. I wear leggings every day of my life, just about. Regular wipes or, yeah, just any kind of baby wipe I think would work. I don't think it matters. You could probably just take maybe a damp paper towel maybe and do it too. But I just think the baby wipe works great. And they're great for keeping your hands clean when you're painting too. So I just usually grab one and wipe my hands off afterwards if I get paint on them. So yeah, we watch A Discovery of Witches sometimes, which is really good. It's all like vampires and witches and crazy stuff. But I like it. It's a little escape from reality, right? I didn't even know I liked that genre at all. Friend Katie recommended Twilight to me years ago when I read Twilight after the book was popular. Like I wasn't reading it when everybody else was reading it. And she recommended it to me and I was like, a vampire book? I'm like, really? Like ways. I didn't think that was something that she would like. And I read it and I was like, oh, okay. Like now I get it. It was so good. Okay. So we have got our layer of purple on here. Now we need to get started on our attachments. So we're going to do the Hello in white. So let me set my circle aside to dry over here. And hopefully that purple will lighten up a little bit. I think it's going to lighten up when it dries. I was envisioning it to be a nice light orchid color. And I'm going to use my Posca pen for the letters. This is a white, one of the jumbo fat Posca paint pens. And this is going to take 2 coats of this white because the white Posca always takes 2 coats. Trying to get a little bit more paint coming out of here. You have to pump these pens a little bit. That's better. So what shows is everybody watching right now? We also watched Clarice. Well, I watched Clarice with my husband. We watched that one together, which is like the continuation of Silence of the Lambs. And that was good. Oh, and then with my friends, when we were watching our shows, last week we watched Good Girls. Has anybody seen Good Girls? That show is so good. I love that. It's really funny. So we watched an episode of that and had our fun girls' night snacks. So nice outside today. We're finally able to enjoy a little like hint of spring weather here in Virginia. Did you guys have any nice weather today? It was so pretty. And I even was able to open my porch door today and just leave the door open for a little while. And we opened a couple of windows. And it was just so pretty. I can't wait for the spring weather and the flowers. Oh, Jody, you watched Clarice too? It was good. I thought they did a good job with it. I thought the girl that they chose to continue her role was really good. So we'll see where it goes. I've only watched one episode of that. I think I have one or two episodes that I need to catch up on. So watching that, and then I'm watching Schitt's Creek. I had not watched that yet. I'm basically watching that just by myself sometimes. I think that's pretty funny. So I was watching that. Jillian, you said it was gorgeous where you are today too. It was so pretty and nice outside. All right. I know this is boring to watch white paint, and we're going to have to put another coat on here when this dries. All right. What else do I need to paint white? Let me think. One of these flowers is going to be white. I think I'm going to do the middle is going to be white. So we're going to go ahead and paint that too. Oh, Jody gets on tonight. Okay. I might have to get caught up on it. This is not a real juicy paint pen. I might have used a whole bunch of it up. I've got another one, another fat white pen. Might get that out. Oh, Jillian, are y'all watching it too? Here, let me see. There's a bunch of paint in it. I can hear it. It's just not coming out. Let me try my other one. These are usually really good. All right, I think this one's juicier. Yeah, that one's juicy. But you definitely have to do, and then you'll light a lot better. WandaVision. What is WandaVision? Is that a show? I haven't heard of that. I'll have to check that out. I watch YouTube lately. I like to watch vlogs of girls who like to cook and shop and decorate and craft and all that. So I've been watching some different people on YouTube. I love Jessica O'Donoghue. Does anybody watch? All right. Now these flower centers are going to be yellow, but we're going to paint them white first because with yellow, you really need a coat of white. Oh, that doesn't fit on there. The top doesn't fit on the big ones. Wanda from Marvel Movies. They're doing a series with her. Oh, okay. Huh. I have not heard of that. So yeah, we need to put white underneath our yellow so that the yellow will pop. So get some white on these little circles for the center of the flowers. It gets so good. Oh, it gets so good. Exciting. Now I'm really excited about it. I got to get caught up. Yeah, because the first one was good, but it didn't suck me in. So we will see. All right, these flowers are going to be pink. Where's the Posca pen? My pink Posca pen. Yeah, I'm not really into the Marvel. Hold on, let me think. All right, so this one's in the middle. I think that's purple. And I was going to do purple in the middle because the letters, that's going to be purple. Okay, I did this because this is going to be a yellow flower. Oh, that's not right because then the center of I'm totally forgetting because I had all these colors sitting out and then I changed it 3 times and now I can't remember what I was going to do. All right, we're going to do this flower yellow and then we'll have to do the center of that flower another color. So we're going to do these 2 flowers pink. So let's do these 2 pink. And we'll do yellow for the center of the pink flowers. And then maybe pink for the center of the yellow flower. That would be pretty. There's so many paint combos you get for this. I tried really hard, though, not to use my favorite color, my aqua, because I feel like I use it for every single project. So y'all be proud of me. I did not get my aqua paint out tonight. Right. And our other little pink flower. You guys are nice. Everybody kind of watching with the volume down. I do that sometimes. Because I'm not getting to watch what I want to watch in the living room. So I'll watch my show, my craft show, or my craft video with the turn down. I can see my people are doing on my crafty friends. Jillian, the wood is maple. I buy 1/4-inch maple. It's very similar to the 1/4-inch birch. I just like it better because it's a little bit thicker. So it's just my go-to wood that I buy, because I buy it by the pallet. I buy a whole bunch of pieces at a time, but this past couple of times I've been getting it by the pallet. And it cuts beautifully. It cuts better than the birch. The birch, for some reason. Paige, Jeanette, how are you doing? What are you up to this evening? Yeah, there's a lot of like glue pockets in the birch that I was buying at Home Depot. So I've had a lot better with the maple from Lowe's. All right, so then we'll do this flower in yellow. It does, Diane. It does seem to scorch more. That is, I don't glue putts. Yeah. When I first cut the maple, I just remember just being like, oh my gosh, this is my wood from now on. And I mean, it's kind of, you know, not every piece is the same, but that goes for any kind of wood that you buy in a big box store, unless you're getting like proof grade wood for your projects, but that costs a whole lot more. So you're going to have to, you just have to expect that some of that wood in those big sheets is going to be, it's going to have some glue pockets. It's going to have some little spots here and there that you have to work around. Give a little bit of waste with it, but it's much cheaper and it cuts really pretty. That's really clean. WandaVision is good if you're a Marvel fan. It's like a continuation, helping to bridge what happened after the Marvel movie Endgame. Yeah, I was never into the Marvel, like the comic book, but maybe I should give it a chance because I wasn't into the theater, and I gave that a chance and really liked it. So sometimes I just have to watch something different. I'm going to have to do, I think, another coat on there because I can see a lot of streaks on that. So we'll do another coat on there in just a minute. Where am I getting it? By the palette? Is it scraps? The maple sheets. It's 4x8 sheet Lowe's. That's where I get it. And you can go in there and ask them. You can either order it and tell them you want a pallet of it, or you can go in there and see if they just have a pallet that's unopened. And then I down my husband and his son cut it down for me, and they have a saw that cuts down a whole pallet of wood to the size that fits in my laser, and they got it done in like 30 minutes. It was amazing. All right, so then we need to paint. I'm going to go ahead and get another coat of white on the hello pieces. Let's see. Oh, y'all are so funny. Y'all just still talking about the Marvel shows. Is this the one that was real inky? I think it was. There we go. Now the ink's coming out better. You could use chalk paint or acrylic paint instead of paint pens if you want to, but I just prefer to do this if I can get away with it because it's just easier and less messy, and it doesn't get on the sides as much. So I find paint pens like just there we go. See the difference in the white when you do one coat or two coats? I don't know if y'all can see that on camera or not, but it does make a big difference. Makes the color very vivid when you add that second coat. Oh, Jillian, I have not watched that, but I feel like I'm missing out on like something big. She's talking about Game of Thrones because I never watched it, and everybody was talking about it and everybody was watching it. And I was like, all right, am I missing out on like this huge thing? It was kind of like, did you guys ever watch Lost back in the day? My kids were little when Lost came out. I mean, I was pretty obsessed with Lost. That was my show. I feel like all-time favorite series for me probably was Lost. And if you never saw it, oh my goodness, if you can still find it. It was on Netflix for a while. I don't know if it's still on there. Go back and watch it because it is an awesome show. It will suck you in. It is a binge watching show. You will not be able to stop. You'll stay up like one more episode. It's really good. And it's got a little bit for everyone, I feel like, because like my husband and I typically, we don't like the same kind of shows. And we love that one. Really good. In a quick overview, it's absolutely fabulous. Yeah, Vikings is another good one. You guys are throwing out, a lot of good shows. I haven't watched that one either. All right. And we are going to do these two. I am going to use a different kind of paint pen for the green. This is a Roic paint pen. I'm not usually a fan of this paint pen because I just don't feel like it's as good as Posca. But unfortunately, I do not have a color green that I am in love with for leaves all the time in Posca, because I feel like the two greens that I have are like a grass green. I don't know if I'm calling it the right green. It's like a Kelly green, I guess, just like a true like green color. And then the other green is like a lime green, and I didn't want either one of those. So, oh yeah. Oh, hey, Kat from Hawaii. How are you? Bridgerton, I heard, is awesome. Yes, I do have Bridgerton on my list, and I've heard to watch it when there are no children around. I do like period drama. Like I love Downton Abbey. Downton Abbey was probably for me two totally different genres, but I loved Downton Abbey. That was such a good show. Could I talk about the wood and having it cut down again? The sound was messed up. Yeah, and you can always watch my video in the replay. When it's done, you can go back and watch. Some people don't know that. So, but yeah, the wood is from Lowe's. It's very maple. Comes in 4x8 sheets. A sheet of it is around $24 to $25 where I live. And see what a pretty green color that is? I feel like that's such a pretty green for leaves. I don't know if this has the color. These are oil-based paint pens. These are Roic pens. I don't know if Posca are oil-based or not. I really don't even know. But they're nice. This one is really a pretty color. But the coverage, I usually just really prefer the Posca pens for the coverage. You're watching the crayon? Ooh, I love the crayon. I need caught up on the crayon. But he was asking about the wood being cut down. So we cut the wood down into like a sheet of 4x8 wood. We cut it down into 3 pieces. So we basically cut it at 3 feet and then another 3 feet to the end. So the wood pieces end up being 4x3. Yeah, 2 4x3 pieces and 1 2x4 piece. That's what I end up with. And that fits in my laser with the pass-through door because I've got a big laser. I've got a Thunder. It's $25, Jillian. Yeah, about $25 a sheet. Unless, maybe it's more in other areas, but in Virginia, where I live, it's about $25 a sheet. And then Lowe's does a military discount. My husband is former military, so he can get the discount. So if you qualify for that, you should get signed up because that saves a lot too. The 8-inch. The 8th I order, I think it's woodpeckers on Amazon. I might be better off getting it like on their actual website, but that's where I've gotten it the last couple of times. And I can't find 8th inch in big sheets. Oh, you're fine. Yeah, I think you her. All right, so that green only needs 1 coat, y'all. We're good with that. All right, so I'm gonna have to put another coat on a couple of these things. That looks like my purple is drying lighter like I wanted it to, so that's good. So I'm going to, I think, here, let's lay this on here for a minute. So I'm going to do white. Sometimes you have to put it on here and see what it's looking like. Up top, I'm going to do these flowers, which I said I need to do another coat. I know y'all can't see at the bottom here. Let me move this up. These are going to be like this. So, and then we'll have the green. We'll have these. So I'm thinking I was going to do purple. Not lose my little eye. I think that will still show up enough. Or do I need to do, I don't want to do white for spring because I don't want to paint more white because it's so boring. What do y'all think? I have to look at it on the camera instead of looking at it in front of me. Do y'all think I should paint this spring the purple color, or do you think that's going to be too dark? Do you think I need to do it white or yellow? Or I could do pink, I guess. Either one of those might be okay. Y'all comment and tell me what you think about the color. You had trouble with woodpeckers before sending warp stuff. I've had a couple of warped boards, but it's really like not anything I can't work with. Like I can use my little wood pens, my little honeycomb pens, and like pin it down, and it's fine. It's not warped enough that the individual pieces are warped, so it's been fine. Okay, so I see yellow, white, yellow, pink, yellow, purple cow. Tracy says, isn't that a tad lighter? Yellow or pink? I'm seeing more yellow than anything else. I think maybe I'll go with yellow. All right, we're going to do yellow because I see that being suggested more than anything else. So we'll do that. All right. And somebody else said a lighter purple. Excuse me. I have my iced tea left over. My daughter wanted to go to McDonald's to get a spicy chicken sandwich. Can you tell my daughter, like, I cater to her, cravings? My 17-year-old daughter, she was getting ready to go over to her friend's house. She's like, I've got to have a spicy chicken sandwich. We were out shopping today. So they gave us a tea. We were water, but they gave us a tea. So I'm still sipping on this tea from like hours ago. that I didn't order. And I love sweet tea, but I don't order it because I don't want the sugar. But if it's accidentally given to me, I will totally drink it and totally love it. Or do y'all ever do that? I'm never happier than when someone accidentally gives me a sweet tea, because then I feel like I can drink it guilt free, which is ridiculous. But that's what I'm doing. I'm drinking sweet tea guilt free. I on sweet tea, but I don't make it because I will drink it all day long. And I know how bad it is for me. I should paint this white. I should paint this white first. All right, let me paint a coat of white on here first. Y'all know I hate painting white. It's so boring. I like color. All right, we're going to do a coat of white because it's going to make our yellow look so much better. We'll put this on here real quick so we can get some bright yellow. Yeah, I think, Gail, lighter purple would have looked pretty too, but you could do so many different color combos with this. Aqua would be beautiful. Aqua and purple, love some aqua and purple together. Like a light purple. I'm not a fan of the dark purple. We have to wear dark purple scrub top. Dark purple on me. It does not look good. It is not my color. Pink is fine. Dark purple. Light purple's fine. Not dark. Not a fan. What versus paint dauber? Do you mean those little sponge stick daubers? Sometimes I do. I just love paint pens. I just feel like they're just easier to, easier, neater. It's just kind of my good thing. But I do have a little sponge daubers, and I use them sometimes. But y'all have to that I'm accidentally getting yellow in my white Posca pen. Messing up my white Posca pen. I'm doing these videos live, and when you're live, you've got to go with what is quick and easy, because you do things a little differently than if you're out working in your shop. And I would normally, sometimes I do paint these like this, but sometimes I would also paint them while they were still in the wood outlines. Like the box that this is cut out of, the wood box, I would paint this still in there sometimes. And I would just take the little sponge sticks and just sponge like that. And I would paint it that way. So I definitely do that sometimes. I don't always paint like this, but I'd my live videos. Let me do my little dot. My little dot on my eye. I need my yellow to come out faster. Tracy, you only drink unsweet tea. I know. I feel the same way. I would rather save my sugar for my food. I want my calories to come from food and not exactly the same way. I try to do sugar-free, flavored creamers and things like that, because I don't want to get sugar from my drinks. But every once in a while, I have to get my Starbucks drinks that have some sugar in them. Mocha's my salted caramel mocha. I love a salted caramel mocha from Starbucks. So good. And I heard that Dunkin' has a blueberry something latte that is like off menu. Like they make it, but they don't advertise it. That is really good. So I want to try that. You make amazing tea, but you hate making it, so it's rare. Oh, I used to keep a pitcher of tea in the fridge all the time, unsweet tea. And then my family just wasn't drinking it. And so I stopped making it. Like they used to drink it all the time, and then they just started drinking other things. And so I just was like, well, I'm not going to make this big pitcher of tea if nobody's going to drink it. So I stopped making it. So when I go to a restaurant, I always order unsweet tea because I don't tea at home very much. My husband and my son like sugar-free lemonade, and they like that Arnold Palmer tea that's like half tea, half lemonade. They like that. Then I drink water all day long, usually. Did you mean you had brownies for supper, Stephanie? That sounds good. Sometimes if I have to cook for anybody and I'm craving something sweet, then I just have dessert for dinner and I call it a day. And that way I don't have food and dessert. I feel like it's not as nutritious, but it's the same that I would be eating. So I feel a little less guilty about that, right? Stephanie, you had a big sweet tea for supper. I'm trying to see the comments before they go up. Oh, you're South Mississippi. You guys drink a lot of sweet tea, huh? I grew up on Kool-Aid and sweet tea. I mean, I'm an 80s kid. So we drank Kool-Aid and sweet tea. We did not drink water. Well, if we drank water, it was because we were outside and we were dying of thirst, and our moms basically outside. So we drank it out of the hose. And we grew up just fine. We didn't die from drinking hose water. It wasn't filtered, Oh, you were craving the Arnold Palmer and sugar-free lemonade. Oh, yeah, Chick-fil-A. Oh, have you tried, Tracy, have you tried the what is it called? The frosted lemonade from Chick-fil-A, I'm trying to say. So their frosted lemonade, it sounds weird because it's kind of like a milkshake, but it's kind of like lemonade, which sounds like a really weird combination, but it is amazing. It's like a creamy frozen lemonade, and it's so good. And the diet, honestly, I can almost not even tell that it's diet. Like sometimes I'll order the diet and they give it to me and I'm like, is this really diet? Like I kind of am doubting if they really gave me diet because it's good. And then their frosted coffee. I don't know if it's called a frosted coffee. I think it's called a frosted coffee at Chick-fil-A. That is really good too. I'm doing a lot on my eye. There we go. All right, now let's see. What do we need a second coat on? Anything? This is like, I would sand this if I wasn't live because this little piece is getting my nerves. I can see like little, I don't know, wood shavings on this little yellow piece. I would sand all of this really. If I was doing this for an order, I would sand it. But these little circles for some reason look like they could use a sanding. You grew up in Northern Maryland, but that's still the South. That's so funny. I consider Virginia the South. Some friends of ours moved here and they were like, we didn't realize that y'all consider yourselves a Southern state. And like, yeah, as far as I know, we always have. All right. Did I miss any spots? I think I'm good. And I think I'm going to do, oh yeah, we got to do another coat on this flower. I probably should have painted this flower with the brush, but now that I'm doing the second coat, it looks less streaky. Just a quick second coat on there to make that yellow really pop. And then probably one more coat of this pink, and then we can put our sign together. There comes my pink. South of the Mason-Dixon line counts. Yeah. Oh, you're so sweet, Jillian. You think I have a Southern accent? I had some friends from Michigan who told me that I had an accent. I don't think any of us hear our accent. I don't feel like I have an accent, but I watch so many Southern people on YouTube who really have a Southern accent that I don't feel like I have one, but it is funny to hear that. Hey, y'all. I guess that's Southern enough, right? My Michigan friends did not say y'all until they moved down here. And now I hear them throw out a y'all every once in a while. And their children were born in Virginia. And so they definitely. Oh, I sound like your friend from Texas. Oh, that's so funny. You know what? I would love to go to Texas. I have not been to Texas, and I just feel like I need to go down there and go see Joanna Gaines and the Silos and all her, stuff down there. I love that show. So I would love to go down there. And then my other trip I wanted to make is I wanted my sister, my mom to Pioneer Woman's. Where is Pioneer Woman? Sorry, I'm shaking my camera. I don't even know where that is. Is it Oklahoma? I can't remember off the top of my head. Is she in Oklahoma? But I want to go to the ranch and the Mercantile and her pizza place and all of that. We wanted to go last year, but of course, COVID. I think I talked about this on my last video. Didn't I? I don't know. I'm having deja vu. I did. Put my mom on a plane because she said that she doesn't want to get on a plane. And I'm like, well, you did when we were little, because I remember when we were little and we flew somewhere. All right, I took these apart and now I'm never going to get them back together again. Let's see. Oh, maybe I will. There we go. And these like that. That's how that goes. Whoops, spring, SPR. Here. And then, whoops. It's hard when you're looking right at this from so close, y'all. There we go. So that is how that's going to go. And we just have to glue all these pieces down and get them straight. I'm centered enough. Let me see. All right. What do you think? Does that look straight? I think that looks pretty straight. It's kind of a whimsical font, so I don't think it needs to be like totally straight. You didn't get to see much because you were only there for an hour, but it was cute. That's Waco? Okay, yeah, I would love to go down there. That would be so much fun. All right, I am going to start gluing my pieces down. Yeah, I would love to go out there and do all the tours and see her ranch and all of that. I love her show. I think it's been so cute this past year because her show has been filmed by her children with their phones. So that has been really interesting. I feel like she's kind of doing like when we go live on Facebook, she's kind of winging it and doing her videos like that too, instead of it being like totally professional and everything. So it just gives it a sense of like realness that I like. It's like you're actually in her kitchen with her. So I think that's kind of neat. All right. Hello. There we go. Hey, Linda. Excuse me. Linda, how are you doing this evening? My throat is so dry today. You love Chip and Joe. Got, but I got New Orleans. Oh, New Orleans is the best. Yes, my husband has been there. I have not been to New Orleans, but I would love to go there too. Every time we vacation, my husband wants to go to the Caribbean, and he loves warm weather, and he loves, blue water, and he always wants to go to um, Mexico, Costa Rica, Jamaica. He always wants to go to those kind of places. Make sure I'm getting this on straight. There's like a delay on the camera here, so I'm trying to for my camera to catch up with my hand. All right, I think that's centered, kind of straight. There we go. Thank you. Linda, I cut them out with my laser. My hello letters. She said, "Where did I get my hello letters?" With my laser machine. Make sure I'm getting those on straight. New Orleans is an hour drive to your west. Oh, wow. That's not bad at all. Now, do you guys tie hang your door hangers, the little holes at the top? Do y'all hang them with jute or ribbon, wire? I usually use wire. Wire is my go-to, but I don't think I have my wire little wire tool to do it with. I wonder if I can curl it with something else. I don't know if I can or not. I might go grab it real quick. Okay, so here is my sign all put together. Oh, hey, Trina, how are you? Hey, Anna. How are y'all doing? Oh, thank you so much. You like the thicker jute cording? Yeah, I usually use wire. And this sign I really think needs a bow at the top of it. I think that would be really pretty on here. Let's see. Got her, but I took my little tool that I need for my wire. But I think I know where one is. If y'all can wait a second, I'll put my wire on for you. Hang on one second. Let me grab my little tool kit. Hi, baby. Y'all laugh at me. My tool. Okay. All right. Do any of y'all have a toolkit like this? This is my girly tool bag. It's pink. I have my own tools because I got tired of digging out in the garage for my husband's tools. So I have my own tool bag. I had a set, I don't even know what they're called. Are they called pliers? I have a set of pliers in here. Well, shoot. I can't keep a pair of pliers. Everybody keeps stealing my tools. I bought my own tools, and everybody tries to steal them. I don't even have them in there. Let me see if I can do it without it. I don't know. I don't even think I have anything to cut it. I'm going to mess up my scissors using those. That's not good. Use this little pierce. What did I miss? Did I miss anything? I know. Yeah, needle nose pliers. That's what I had. Of course, I have like 3 pairs of them. All right, hold on. Let me make sure I'm getting enough of this. All right, I got this piece of wire. I'm ruining a pair of scissors, cutting it with scissors. Normally, turn it around and I feed my wire. I'm going to poke myself in the eye on live camera. I feed my wire up through here like this. This is what I normally do when nobody steals my tools. And then I go like that. Okay, and I have my little piece of wire, and I take my tool and I roll my wire down, but I don't know what I'm going to use. I don't know if I can get away with using a pair of scissors to do that. That's going to be weird. Hold on, let me see. Maybe I can. So normally I take my pliers and I go like this. Can y'all see that? I'm like rolling it down. That worked all right. And then I just push it down like that. So it's like a little curly Q thing. All right, so now I know I can use an old pair of scissors in a pinch. But I'm going to get me some more pliers and hide them from everybody. Her says that she doesn't know about it. I said, do you have needle nose pliers? And she said, what are you talking about? And I said, you used them to make jewelry a few months ago. I don't know what you're talking about, Mom. Like, I know you have them. Yes, Jillian, it is about getting creative. You are so right about that. So yeah, so those pliers are in her room somewhere with her jewelry making stuff. Okay, like that. Like that. Love it. So it looks crooked, but it's not crooked, I promise. It's just because the way the wire is up there. All right, and then I would make a bow. And to do a bow, I would use my Bodabra. All right, let me kick it out the way. Put my sign over here. This is my Bodabra. And I would use either a piece of floral wire or a cleaner. I'm going to use a pipe cleaner. Turn it that way. And then let me get some ribbon. I've got on my spring ribbon here. All right, we're going to do purple. Y'all want to make a bow? We'll make a bow. And then, what are we going to do? Pink. And we got to have some black and white. We'll get some black and white in here. What other colors are we going to do? Let's do this one. It's like a tan. I've got all this spring ribbon. All right, let me see. I need some black and white though. All right, I have this black and white. What size round did you use? 18 inches, Jody. Now, if y'all are in the group, y'all, this is my Christmas ribbon, but I threw a bunch of black and white in here. If y'all are going to laugh at this. My dog got a hold of this. When he was a puppy. Okay, you see this like roll of buffalo check ribbon that I've had for eternity? My dog, when he was a puppy, look what he did. Do you see? I mean, this is real life, y'all, right? So I'm not throwing this ribbon away because look, y'all, this is ribbon, throwing it away. But we're not going to use that. We're going to use, I think, if I have enough. This is not wired, though. Maybe we'll use this one because this one's wired. Is that going to go with that, though? I feel like I really want black and white. Maybe I can use one 9. So yeah, if y'all join the club and you are you get these files. All of my door hangers are in 2 sizes, 11 inches and 18 inches. And that is so the people who don't have a pass-through door can use the file. Okay. So in the file, there's all the attached 11 inch and there's an 18 inch and then all the attachments for the 18 inch. Okay. So, you get 2 sizes for your door hangers and your wall hangers. All right. Now I'm not going to use these scissors for this or maybe I am because they're the only scissors I have in reach. All right. Hold on. I got my Christmas scissors. All right. So we're going to cut this ribbon. We're going to make a funky bow. I call it a funky bow. Let's do it. All right. We're going to do that. And then I haven't used my Bodabra in a while. Trying to make my sides even, my loops even. I'll do a pink one. Hey Vanessa, how are you? You were on here earlier, weren't you? When your husband is watching WandaVision? I thought that's what you were talking about earlier. So you went away and came back. Have I been on here that long? Is that what you're saying? I always end up being on here longer than I think, and I'm kind of worried my phone's going to die. That overhead goes out because with this this thing, StreamYard, if I don't have a set of headphones plugged into my phone, then it makes this god-awful screeching noise. And I have tried to figure out a way around. I joined a Facebook group for people who use StreamYard, and I have asked, and tried to figure out, like, is there any way around having to plug a set of headphones in? And nobody can seem to figure that out. So that's what I do to prevent that loud screeching noise. But that means that I can't have my phone plugged in while I'm live. All right. I don't know if that's enough. I feel like I need a little bit more something. Yellow. That's what we need. We need yellow. But all of this is either polka dot or buffalo check. Can you tell I'm obsessed with buffalo check and polka dots? Because that's all the ribbon I have. I actually hit a really big ribbon sale. Like after, I guess, maybe like last summer, fall. Michael's had a big online ribbon sale, and I saw somebody mention it, and I got all this ribbon. So it's the same ribbon, it just came in a bunch of different colors. Super cheap. So I have a whole bin of it. That's why I have so much polka dot and buffalo check. This is called the Bodabra, Vanessa. All right, so we're gonna pull this up, and we're gonna pray that this doesn't look wacko, because I don't make bows very often. I used to make bows all the time, and I haven't made a bow in a while. I think I kind of made my loops too big. I'm wondering if I needed to make my. Let's see how this turns out. And then I'm just going to twist this like so. And then we're going to fluff it. We're going to like fluff all our, I think I went a little crazy with the size of my loops. I think I made my bow too big. That's a right. We made our bow big. I made my bow way too big. Can y'all see that? Is that hilarious? My loops are way too big. So my bow is wacky. I can save it. I'm going to save it off camera, but you can see how it's supposed to come together. It's just like a little bit big. And then I would curl my ends under a little bit and trim them up and all of that. So, normally the bow I make my bow with the burlap that I just do crisscrosses. So I don't make a lot of these loopy bows, but I feel like this door hanger needs a loopy bow. So here, I'll show you what this is going to look like, but I'm going to take it apart and I'm going to make my loops smaller once I'm done with my live. So yeah, so envision this bow not being gigantic, okay? And envision how it would look up here. It wasn't like gigantic. It would be kind of pretty, right? I hope. So we'll make it smaller and make it like not look so weird and funky. Yes, Jillian, wired ribbon, except that black and white is not wired because I don't have any. Because all my black and white is more, it looks Christmassy, I think. So I need to get some more black and white that's like, just, I don't know, I guess more neutral for the seasons. What size hanger, what size wood do you start with? So door hangers inches. If I'm making a door hanger that's not round, then I usually make it 20 inches on the longest side. But if I'm making a round door hanger, for some reason, a 20-inch round door hanger looks huge on an average size front door. So I find that 18 inches for a front door hanger is like the perfect size. So, okay. Well, I'm going to go make my bow look normal, and then I'm going to take a picture of it and I'll post it. And guys, if you want this file, you have to join SVG Clubhouse tonight because this is the bonus file for today, and it goes away as of midnight tonight. It will no longer be one of the bonuses included in your files. So again, SVG Clubhouse is $10 a month. This is the only time you can. Next time, we're closing the doors in a couple of days. The next time we open, it's not going to be $10 a month anymore. This is it. And you get all my files for half price all the time. So any file you want in my shop is always 50% off. And then you get the 4 exclusive files a month that you can't The 4 files every month that are included in your membership, every month you get a tiered tray set and a shaker set. So if you like the little shaker files we've been making with the sequins inside, you get one of those. You get a door hanger. It's either a door hanger or one of the door hangers. And then you get another file that is like something different. So something that we just are throwing in that's like a shelf sitter or a sign or my kitty, he's meowing at me. Just like totally different, maybe like an outdoor like leaning sign, just things like that. Something that's different is going to be the 4th item that you get every month. So you get those 4 files, and those are exclusive to the shop or to the group. You also get marketing photos. So all of the photos will be provided. Like if you buy kits, if you do paint kits, if you just want to be able to market your things easily without having to, get everything pre-painted before you throw it out there to get a feel for whether your customers want it or not, the marketing photos are included. You get commercial usage of all and you get the marketing photos that you can use to advertise your product. So those are all included in your membership. Kim says she joined this week. Thank you so much for joining. Yep, we're having a great time in there. Everybody is so sweet and everybody's having a good time. I am just so excited with my files. I am not the best at picking paint colors. My stuff always ends up like this is obviously like super duper bright. I'm not good at coming up with like the muted tones and things like that other people seem to be really good at. They have an eye for it. And so I love seeing come up with. So for instance, the Easter door tags that we made the other night, those people are painting those in the group, and the ones that they are painting are just gorgeous. I'm loving all the pictures I'm seeing in there of what everybody is doing with the files because they just have the best ideas and they're coming up with the cutest things. So much, Jillian. You're so welcome. I can't wait to see what you do with it. I'm very excited to see like the other colors that everybody comes up with for this. Okay, guys, thank you for joining me. Get in and join the membership. It is so much fun. And I will talk to y'all later. I'll be live again tomorrow. I'm not sure what time yet, but tomorrow is the last file that will be offered as a bonus. And it is a little ladybug gnome that I'm going to paint tomorrow when I go live. So it's probably going to be tomorrow sometime during the day. Usually I do a file feature Friday at 1 o'clock on Friday. So I'll probably go live tomorrow at 1 o'clock and paint the little ladybug gnome. Okay. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. I hope y'all have a great night and I will talk to you soon. Bye.